this is our apartment for this week. Where?
In a favela called Alto da Ondina here in Salvador, Bahia, and we're going to show you the way down to the beach, because usually what happens in favelas is that you have these very narrow passageways and passages and corridors and stairs, and it's all very improvised. It feels like everyone's kind of building their own house the way they want it. And it's very interesting, I'd say, to somebody who hasn't been to a favela yet.
It reminds me of other favelas we have visited in the past, like Rocinha, like Vidigal in Rio de Janeiro. Oh, look at these!
Oh, chickens!
Chicken,
Hello!
yeah, hello!
Yeah, loads of them actually.
Yeah, we also have seen a horse.
Yeah, there's
No,
horses.
Three horses.
Yeah, people use them to do various things here. I'm not entirely sure what exactly they do with them. Probably carrying stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess. So you'll notice loads of houses. The bricks are exposed. They don't tend to, finalize the construction the way we tend to outside.
It's
favelas.
finalized for them.
Yeah, to them this is fine, Usually what happens in favelas is people don't pay for electricity. They just connect to the main system illegally, and they use the state's electricity without paying for it. This is a restaurant, I think, and often here what happens is houses will be converted into restaurants or mini markets or something where the front will be the place where they offer something to people, and then in the back of the rest of the room, let's say, or apartment, they'll be doing their business, running
Look
a
at this
business.
mess.
Yeah, these cables, it's exactly what I was talking about previously. So you see, people will simply come here and connect. As soon as they build their house, they will connect to the main system illegally, and then that's how they have electricity. They don't pay for it, essentially.
It's very
Right.
narrow here.
Yeah.
It's getting narrower and narrower.
So what's a big difference between what we tend to see in Europe, let's say, is that favelas are built on hills. So they tend to have better views, obviously those who do have access to a view, because obviously these houses right here,
And
they don't have a
inclination.
view. Yeah, it's very steep, and you can see all the way down to the beach. And basically this happened because back in the day when favelas were first formed here in Brazil, what happened is essentially it was slaves were liberated, right? And then they just went up to the hills to build their own house. And this is how it all started, a couple of centuries ago. But anyway, so we're gradually reaching the exit. So we're not that far from one of the entrances, and exits here in the favela of Alto da Ondina in Salvador, Bahia. We just wanted to do this very brief tour of what this looks like for us trying to leave the favela on a daily basis. What's nice about it is there's no people holding guns or doing trade or anything like that like they do in other favelas, so we're allowed to record because we're not going to be
Yeah.
recording anything illegal, right?
Everywhere we want. And
Yeah.
do you know what amazes me?
What?
That it's the opposite. I mean, people that live in favelas have the nicest view.
Mm-hmm.
And normally in Europe, let's say, people that are wealthier
Yeah.
live up there and they have the best view. So now
Exactly.
here it's the opposite.
Yeah,
And we're already down here.
we're out. We're outside.
And there's the beach, right?
Yeah, this is the beach of Ondina, and it's a nice beach actually, full of people during the day. This is one of the main points where carnival's taking place. So if you walk from here all the way down to Baja, there's the lighthouse of Baja, which is famous here in the city of Salvador. It's one of the main tourist spots of the city. Basically, you have to walk from here all the way down there, and vice versa, I guess, following those huge trucks they call trios. So let's kind of finish this tour here with this amazing view of the beach
And
of
we can cycle
Ondina.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
although I've noticed there's also buses and cars coming
I
down
think
this
that was
this
only
way.
for the carnival.
Yeah, probably because of carnival, but it's not the safest right now. But look at this view, right? Amazing.
And there we saw natural pools.
Yeah, exactly. So water will, climb those rocks, and it will form natural, tiny, swimming pools that you can enter and take a bath there or swim there.